Oh, geez. All of you, continue watching the video with Justin and Donnie discussing the rest of the Cyber Saga and their thoughts afterwards. They're cool and they know what they're talking about. It's more than I do. I'm retarded.
I don't know what happens in the Cyber Saga. Justin, it went offline.
I know. It's gonna go online again in just a sec.
Oh, back up.
Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, Alex's face.
Have yourselves a fantastic day. Goodbye.
Alex, what the... Why was Alex showing us his face? I feel like that's kind of inappropriate.
Anyway, in this episode, guess who's back?
Sonic!
Well, Donnie claims to have heard a sound, and then he goes to, you know, check on it, and someone comes out and chases him.
It's me!
Like, what the heck? And he freaking slides in, and he says he's...
Whoa, okay, almost fell. Whoa. Wait, who the hell are you anyways? Cyber!
Oh, wow.
Oh, shoot! Whoa, okay.
He's Cybercore. And then Donnie cuts him off. And, you know, he jumps off thingy, and then slides into another camera shot. And
I'm
then
a dog.
punches Donnie. And Alex tries to punch him, but he just says the pain makes him stronger. And then he chases them down a hill. You know? I'm stuffy.
Dude, you're actually a real cookie.
But who could guess who this is right now? Oh my gosh, so mysterious.
Probably a hot dog.
Oh crap. I threw the tissue on the floor.
No!
You got my name wrong!
We didn't get it wrong. We just got...
Oh.
It's
Amar. So what happened is Amar got turned into Cybercore Amar.
No.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
What?
I don't believe it.
Well, he did. In episode 1, he got turned into Cybercore Amar. Rodaro put a Cybercore into him, a special type, that, why he was in pain is because his veins and arteries were being replaced by wires, basically. Woo.
Sounds fun, actually.
And he can't remember anything, because, then Donnie starts mentioning it as he's choking Donnie, and then suddenly gets up, and his head is in, pain, and he just yells that he's a liar.
Seems legit.
Episode 8 is where the mystery man... Wait. Maybe not. What happens is Zach is talking to Donnie, and my dad is having a rave down there.
Well, that sounds sweet.
And Zach says that he could probably go into Rodaro's house no problem. He snuck in when...
Multiple times.
In the Adrenaline Saga, yeah. So he does. And Rodaro's having a conversation with this mystery man. And Zach's listening in, and,
Dancing.
Zach sees him, and he's like... His reaction, you'll see right here.
He's a bad one.
Kind of like, what the hell? What's going on here? And Rodaro kind of senses his presence and, knocks him out, takes his memory. This is from the past, 10 minutes. And it gives him an idea, and could this be the mystery man? Right here. Rodaro tells him to call himself Crimson. And there's 420 seconds left in the episode. But yeah, so Crimson comes in and Rodaro decides to power him up or something. And the second he can, Crimson leaves Rodaro. He's like, well, now that I'm powerful, I'm gonna do what I want on my own. This is kind of foreshadowing for later,
It
you'll
is.
see why. That's it for
Sure.
episode 8. Episode 9 is Justice Served. What happened is, so Crimson's trying to leave, and suddenly Amar runs out of the bushes.
What? Why?
Because he can. And he's like, wait a second, who is that? Why are you in this territory? So he goes to freaking fight him. Because, Amar has to fight everyone.
Yeah, he has to. It's just who he is.
And, he fights Crimson. And Crimson seems to be losing.
Why? That's the real question.
You tell me.
I can't. I'm not able to. I can't. I don't know, dude.
But yeah, Amar just says, wait a second, we're on the same side. And Crimson goes on his way and finds Donny. And Donny's like, crap, I have to fight him, don't I?
Ah, crud.
And, then they fight.
I don't know how much he's gonna do.
But Crimson's obviously winning. And then Donny uses his time powers to get away and talks to Zack about what's going on. And they go to fight Crimson, and what? He looks sort of like Zack.
I'm not Zack.
Oh my
He
gosh.
says he's not Zack.
I'm not Zack. I'm Chris.
And he says
From
he's
a long
Chris.
time ago. In a time forgotten.
No, this is what I said earlier in part 1. Where I said Zack just came back from abandoning his family, sort of. And what happened is Chris, or Crimson, is Zack's twin brother that was really, maybe had like some mental issues or something, but he ended up killing their parents, and then Zack had to kind of like leave him on his own, and he came back for revenge.
Beats me.
So then, puts the mask back on, and he's like, I'm ready to fight.
Like
And
this.
then he's gonna fight them more.
Hey
And
guys,
then
so
Zack
Zack's
turns
invisibility
invisible
powers.
for the second time ever in the series to fight him. And then he turns uninvisible, and then he just decides to brute
How's that
force
feel,
him.
Chris?
How is Zack fighting Zack? Well, Zack fighting Chris. Even though they're played by the same guy.
It's powerful before.
Pretty clever stuff, that's what I'm gonna say.
Why did you? Why? Whoa.
And then he says he's gonna go think about it.
I need money.
I was given it by cyber radar.
And then he says he was given a memory orb by Cyberdaro, and now he's gonna go kind of like think about what he's done.
Yeah, because Crimson's a weirdo and he just walked away.
Episode 10 is
for
an
random times.
interesting one. So they wake up in this house, and all they know is Rodaro said he was gonna possess someone in the house.
Looks like a place where a bunch of people be hanging out.
So in the beginning, not Rodaro, freaking Donny and Alex are arguing about who's possessed.
No. Alright.
Whoa. Adventures in the Hills? Is that what we've been talking about this whole time?
Yes.
Alright.
So, Alex decides he's gonna go search outside for whether or not Rodaro is around, or like what's going on here. And
Yeah,
something
we're splitting up
interesting is mentioned. Alex keeps saying that this is a place that should have a lot of people at it. But do you see anybody? No.
I've never
Why
seen a
are they
single
gone?
person.
Why do you think they're gone?
Because Cyber Namaro killed them all.
Cyberdaro killed them all? You'd probably be right. So yeah, Cyberdaro killed them all.
I'll go check.
So, Alex goes outside to investigate, and Donnie goes into this room with gym equipment, and he spots something interesting in the mirror. He sees another hallucination of someone.
Dude, that's insanity.
Justin hallucination. Yeah, I think this is Yeah. And then you hear this mysterious voice talking about Rodaro again. And it's the same voice of the Mystery Man. And you can notice that Crimson doesn't have this voice. So from episode 10, you can deviate that Crimson is not the Mystery Man. He could have been if you haven't watched episode 10 yet. But like, if you just had watched episode 9, you might have thunk. I don't know, you might have thunk, or whatever past tense. You might have been thinking that, you know, Crimson might have been the Mystery Man. But after episode 10, you can tell that the Mystery Man isn't. And then something creepy happens. Suddenly, the little kid from earlier that we didn't really mention pops up and kind of is creepy. And then Donny, you know, goes into the bathroom because, you know, he needs to use it. He's like,
Yeah,
oh, it's just
because
a
I'm
little
scared.
kid. And then suddenly the lights shut off, and he's like, what the heck? And then he opens the door of the stall and uses his flashlight.
Stalin.
Oh, wait. Yeah, he opens the door of the stall and then turns on his flashlight. And the kid's right there. He's a really creepy laugh. And then he goes in and kind of attacks him, and then Alex comes in and just deals with this kid.
You have a
Staring
dead
Donny.
body?
And then he doesn't really know what he was doing. Apparently he was under the possession of Rodaro. So that's about it for the episode. Episode 11, Adrenaline Legion. This one's an interesting one. Because it's Donny and Kenny's, like, basically reuniting after the Adrenaline Saga.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
After the movie. And Kenny's even wearing the same shirt
Wearing the same shirt?
and pants from Completely Fine. And then they go back to the abandoned Regiment Legion HQ, and Kenny's like, well, you know, there's
Scrubs.
a way to Adrenaline Corps, or what's now Rodaro's house through here. And then you're like, well, I could have known that a while ago, but, you know, you were the enemy back then. So, you know, they go through there to the Rodaro's house. And they try and open the door to where Justin is, but it's like locked shut for some reason.
For some reason. Because Justin's doing something that he's not supposed to.
Yeah. And then they hear something and decide to hide.
Yeah.
And then you get this first person scene with some really dramatic music, and even this person, which is Cybercore Mar, cannot open the door. So that means Cyberdaro must have locked the door. It's the only explanation. That Cybercore Mar couldn't open it. Someone stronger than him must have locked it.
Welcome to Minecraft.
So then Kenny and Donny decide to leave the house because they can't deal with risking this anymore. But Cybercore Mar appears right behind them.
Hey, we gotta get out of here. Let's get bad news. Great, here he comes.
And kind of chases them around a hill. What the heck?
That was awkward.
So he leads them down a hill,
Oh, he's right there.
and Kenny uses some of his power, like a lot of his power, to just shove them over while they get over a fence.
Oh, he's down. He's getting back up. Go, let's go.
And you know, they run down towards the driveway. But then Amar
Try to fight this
actually
guy.
runs ahead of them and beats him there.
Mars neutral on the war. It's like
And it's all three
guys
powers
back
of
again.
the Adrenaline Corporation's war
Some of those cyber
back. And then Amar blames it on Donny because Donny's the one that made the cyber cores.
Oh god!
And then, you know, a fight commences, of course.
Core.
And then, you know, his arm frickin' hurts. Oh boy, I need some water. Oh. Like, the wires start activating inside his arm, and it hurts him.
Why does it
He
hurt
freaks out,
him?
and he
That's the real
says,
question.
"You did this to me." And, like, kicks you in the head. And then he freaking punches Kenny dead in the right of his head, and he falls.
What?
What do you mean I did the wire?
Yeah.
That wasn't me. It was a
And
scary,
then, like, you're like, what do you mean I did the
the whole
wires?
scary thing, and then
What the heck are you talking about? That was
Because
me.
whenever Cybercore Amar is mentioning, like, that he has a cyber core or something, he just calls it the wires.
That's stupid.
Sounds like a good name for a horror movie based off of AITH.
The Wires. It's a movie about Cybercore mom.
Look, what do you mean? Radar was the one who killed your family
And
and
then
friends.
whenever he tells Amar what actually
Yeah, I know a little
happened,
bit about the future. I know that I was not.
Amar, like,
Wanted to
freaking
die.
flips out. And he calls him a liar, and he can't handle it, and he keeps getting, like, these headaches, because Cybercore keeps trying to block his memories. Neutralize him. So we're moving on to episode 12.
Uh-huh.
So we get these nice shots, you know,
Some sweet
looking
ones.
around the area, and then it goes to Justin in the bed,
Whoa.
and he gets up. He's finally out of the coma, all the way from the frickin' timeline saga. And he's like,
That's pretty good,
what?
actually.
And he realizes, like, it's midday, and he doesn't even know what day it is at this point. He just grabs a jacket from out of his closet and puts it on, and he's like, it's cool.
Eh. Pretty cool.
You know, he goes down the stairs, and there's actually a plot hole in this episode where he knows where the secret exit is. He says he'll leave the Regiment Legion exit, but, how does he know about that? There's a little plot hole.
That anyone. Cold.
And then he goes and talks to
What are you
Scar.
doing?
Scar's just kind of rummaging through where Amar was living.
Mar
Amar's
doesn't
little
live.
hideout in between Regiment Legion and the Adrenaline Corps.
Hey. What are you doing?
And, he kind of shares these, like, memories with Scar. He's like, wait a second, last time I saw you was, and it shows
What are they all?
Time
dead?
Last
Last time I saw you was 4 months
and he
ago.
thinks, he's like, where is everyone? Did you kill them, Scar? And he's like, no, I haven't really seen them
What did
since
you?
I tried to
Like
fight
last
them all,
week.
but they kind of disappointed me because they weren't fighting each other.
I stole something from a general a while back and tried to kill him armed.
And then Scar kind of tells them about Cyber Garo.
What?
And then Justin does this like supersonic punch thing and almost
Like a
hit,
Killed everyone.
almost freaking killed Scar.
whoa.
Pretty cool, huh?
How did he get this strong though?
He didn't.
He explains later in the episode that when Ascari killed him, he also took. He didn't really kill him. He just kind of took his soul with
And threw
him to hell.
He just kind of
There,
chucked it.
In soul form, Justin kind of fought Ascari, but Ascari couldn't die in hell since it was more or less just part of him. And eventually, the Ascari in hell, the kind of like undying version, Justin can get to the point of one-shotting in his sleep crap. That's a loud rave.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's how Justin gets so strong, and eventually this Iscariot disappears because it's apparently busy up not in hell. And Justin's able to wake his physical body up, and his soul returns to the regular world. And gets back up, and his body's sort of stiff, but he retains the power that his soul gained in the training in hell. And then he talks about what happened in Conflicting Divide and catches Justin up on things. Oh my gosh. So then there's Master and Student, which is just an episode of Justin and Scar training.
Why don't we a little worse?
Yeah, it's basically just Justin and Scar training. That's it. Episode 14.
On the Cyber Saga.
Donny, are you still there?
Yeah.
Continued their intense
Impressive.
training and got progressively better.
So, episode 14 is the Snack Quest. And, you know, they just go on their little adventure, and Radaro actually leaves to go get something from, like, I forget what he says.
I can't.
Oh, can't stand sitting there or something, he says, and then leaves. And Justin and Scar are like, just our luck. And then they go inside and kind of grab some food. And Scar eats a pot brownie. Impressive, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I cannot stand this song. This song that my dad's been playing literally all day, I cannot stand it.
Then you better start standing it.
So annoying. But you know, so they have the food, and Scar is just kind of like loopy, and Radar actually got a guy to hire to, you know, protect his house, but the pot brownie was actually for him.
Because he's a stoner.
And, you know, he chases Justin and Scar out of the house, and they don't really want to
Because why
hurt
not?
him. So they end up running, and he comes and he's just like hitting Justin, and then Justin like hits him out of a reaction because Scar says something like,
Day at the supermarket. What?
"Bargain day at the supermarket." Oh my gosh. How does my dad actually stand that? It is so freaking annoying. I really
No, you're annoying.
I've just been hearing the same thing for like more than 4.5 hours now. The same 10-second clip where he just says cold, yeah, cold, cold. I just want to shoot the guy in the head. Honestly, I want him dead. But you know, this guy almost died when Justin punched him as a reaction. He's like, oh crap, I didn't kill him, right? He's kind of holding back too. And then the guy just kind of leaves. He's like, this job is too much for me, because Scar decides to scooter away. And he's just like, oh, I can't even deal with this anymore, and then just leaves. And Cyber comes back and he says, I could have sworn that Pop was going to be here for my guy, and where even is he? Guess he just left. And then episode 15 happens. So what happens is, you know, Donny finds Scar kind of on the ground. Oh my goodness, I'm so mad at this song. I want to end it. I want to end it. I'm contemplating moving my computer for the time being. That's it. I'm gonna do it. I'm moving into the bathroom.
Really?
Yep. I'm actually just not pissed right now. But yeah, so alright, I'm here.
Oh, how's it feel?
Is there a difference in the mic?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little more echoey in here.
Yeah, a little bit.
But yeah, so what happens is Rodaro actually tries to kill Crimson by decking him in the schnoz, but he gives Crimson a chance to fight back, and when he does, he's kind of impressed. So he's like, huh, even though it's my power I gave you, I'm gonna let you live for the time being. So Crimson's found on a rock by Donny, and they, you know, I can still hear it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
I can hear it.
You can hear it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This must be so annoying for the people in the stream. I'm so sorry. So, it's not as bad as before though, right? Donny?
What? Oh yeah, it's not as bad.
as before. So, Crimson and Donny are just kind of friends now, and Crimson decides, hey, look, if we're going to take down Rodaro, might as well do it together.
Yeah.
And then it shows this really weird scene
Cool.
of Cybercore and Mar just kind of laughing
Everyone.
in the wind. And, you know, Crimson and Donny decide to go looking for Rodaro, but they find Mar. And then Mar says something like, I'm always here.
I'm always here.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But he's not actually always there. So, instead of getting to Rodaro, they just end up fighting Cybercore Mar, who defends the house. But Crimson with his power is still no match for Cybercore Mar. Now, let me say something. The power scaling in this series has been like, okay, so there's the Adrenaline Droid, Crimson, and then we're going to get into a transformation of the Adrenaline Droid later that's stronger than Crimson, and then Cybercore Mar is second to Cyberdaro. But Crimson's still enough to do considerable amount of damage. Because Crimson's still stronger than, like, Donny right now. Because it took Donny and Zack to take him down. Or at least weaken him. So yeah, this fight, and they end up running away because Cybercore Mar is actually too much.
What if Cybercore Mar won the fight?
Oh gosh, that wouldn't have been a good thing.
Maybe.
Then episode 16 happens with Alex and Robinson. They go into this house to where Donny speculates there is a memory orb. And then Robinson has some really powerful talk about what happened to Amber and stuff.
Funny joke.
Seems like there's more on your mind than that.
And he talks about it more too.
Really?
Yeah. But then Rodaro comes in and messes with their plans, and then, you know,
just because he wasn't, like, you know, he wasn't silly enough, he decided to just sit them down and have a talk with them. What
Yeah,
else
because
seemed
why
more
not?
threatening? Because, you know, Cyber this entire time, I'll just say it now, has been trying to make himself seem not a threat. He's been acting.
Wait, are you kidding me? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. This entire time he's just trying to make him seem not serious.
What?
Yeah.
What does this mean for the plot?
This means they don't even know the real Cyber Darrow.
What?
This is the same guy that took out someone's spine and beat them with it till they died.
But
How can he
he's
be
not acting
having
like that now.
a nice conversation with people? Do you really think he's changed? Or does he
No
have
idea.
some sort of greater purpose for not killing you guys?
Dude, I don't know.
Well, we'll find out.
No way.
Robinson and Alex find the memory orb and leave the place. Now, episode 17 is pretty good. It's called Sequel to the Show.
Unknown house to them.
The adrenaline droid
It's a
decided-
sequel.
Came out of nowhere and sort of confused them.
Special cave, scary.
So first, Justin and Scar talk.
I'm gonna guess here, but I'm battered.
Scartar?
Like a
Scar
one-shot
talk.
picture.
That's what you said.
The weaknesses.
And Justin mentions how the soul is still in Cyber Darrow's body, so if we get to the soul, then the weakness of Emeralds should still apply. But then Alex and Donny decide to come back to the house to finally take it back for certain this time. But the adrenaline droid comes back. But Donny and Alex know this guy. They fought him twice before. But this time he's completely different.
Anyway, we're
They're kinda
moving now.
impressed.
Get out.
He decides to fight him one by one on his new show, the sequel to his show from episode 5.
Stupid enough. I don't think you'll say that.
But he's a lot more powerful now.
I call myself.
He's still the same amount of power from episode 5, it's just now he's actually doing it seriously, not toying around.
Playing around like an animal.
And then he kind of locks Alex in some sort of electric and he fights Donny, but Donny's actually almost enough to really fight him. Mordar was
Really?
watching it on his TV. Or
Impressive.
Justin's TV. And Mordar actually mentions that if they win, he'll give them the house back.
That's actually a really
And
good
Alex is
idea.
let out of his like electric cage thing. And the adrenaline droid kind of throws Donny onto some chair.
You know, I let him.
And then Alex comes
So
to
you
fight
are
him. And Alex is actually really powerful.
technically sentient.
Really?
What?
And he exclaims right here, "What the hell? You shouldn't be this strong."
I am moist
And then
stronger.
the second that Donny comes back, let's see what happens.
You okay?
Freaking beats him in one punch. What happened?
This has gotten the good one.
Why did Alex suddenly get weaker when Donny came around? Was that purposeful?
No?
Here we go. 100%.
And then he says, "Here we go, 100%." And then he
Here we
fights him.
go!
He's kind of getting beat up at this point. You are just a man-made robot.
The transform.
Again, he says he can transform. Then at the end of the episode, he
And the back.
right here. That's the end of the episode.
What?
Oh wait, no.
What is he transforming? Oh no.
And Madara basically face bombs. Episode 18. He actually narrates the intro. It's called Fame, Fashion, and TV because look what happened.
Oh, no, yeah, the Fab Droid's there. He's like, hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft.
He's Fab Droid now.
Who's a Fab Droid now?
Welcome back to Minecraft.
Fab Droid plays Minecraft Part 1.
That'd be wonderful. So yeah, he transformed. He's definitely stronger than Crimson now, and he's close to Cybercore armor, but not quite. Especially because this transformation of his is a limited time thing.
I don't look like guns. Fabulous. That's the name. Fab Droid. Fab Droid? Fab.
Yep, and he decides to fight him one-on-one. He freaking kicks Donny out of the way this time.
Get destroyed.
Fights Alex for the time
I don't
being.
care. Language. We'll get that. When I kill him, take the camera.
But neither is your entire new outfit.
And then Alex picks Donny up, and they decide they're like kind of trying to roast him, but then he doesn't really care. And then he's like, "Alright, I'm gonna fight you both at the same time." This seems pretty cool. Here we go.
Whoa.
He's using this thing called the tornado power. Kind of dances as he's fighting.
Stop dancing. It's illegal. I thought we'd gone over this before.
But then his powers sort of kind of, wearing down. If this form was stable, he would have beat Donny and Alex.
Yeah, probably, but fortunately it only lasted like 12 seconds.
No, wait, stop. Why? We could use it.
And then they go to charge him because without the cyber core.
You won the TV show. Well, the prize for winning was the house. That wasn't.
You should have let us have the house back. You should just.
But think about this. What if we had like 400 cyber cores?
Well, I mean, it's such a bad
What would that do?
You can't even do what needs to be done.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Did you not get it in your head that I told you that?
And then Cyberdar straight up says there's another reason you're not dead yet.
And what would that be?
The prize for
He
winning.
doesn't say.
Oh.
You know, I really
Darn it.
want to kill you, but most people. What?
And then
I
they
wish it
wake
did
the
so.
Fab Droid up and he's just a regular robot.
Something. He could be a danger. It's all like fine.
And then they walk upstairs and find that Justin isn't where he was.
Or like, what the fudge? Might as well have a heart attack.
Episode
Last
19,
time on Adventures in the Hills, the android has a new.
where Donnie's moving stuff out of the old house and he hears something. But earlier, what he was hearing, it's actually Steve. The guy who died in the Adrenaline Saga.
Kidding me? I didn't even know that.
He's a Cyberdaro. Actually brings him back to life with a cyber core.
Not fair.
But the cyber core actually doesn't work. But he says whether or not the cyber core is broken, it can still be used as an explosive.
What do you mean?
Awkward.
He says you might not be alive for much longer because you're already dead, but you can be used as an explosive still.
Oh yeah.
You do realize,
And then, you know, Donnie finds Steven, and Steven's like, wait a second, Donnie, the bad guy from Adrenaline Saga, he's Adrenaline Corpse leader.
You did.
That guy from Adrenaline Saga.
You can't blame me for that. That wasn't me.
Gotta kill
And then
him.
he said, you can't blame me for that, that wasn't me.
Well, it was me, but
Real bad.
It wasn't.
it's not like I was purposefully doing it.
And then he's like, wait a second, it's Adrenaline Legion now. And then he ends up convincing him that he isn't all that bad.
I'm not that bad. Come on, guys. Why do you hate
And then
me?
he tells him about the cyber cores. And he's like, wait a second, I make my own decisions. And then he's like, yeah, that's what I'm
I make my own
too.
decisions. I'm a strong, independent
And
woman.
then he talks about the effects of the cyber core, which include like this rage and unknowing and uncaringness. It's the same deal with Amar.
Amar is dumb. Just saying.
He's like, that's right, Amar killed me. How am I here? But then he decides to help him. And then Radara comes out of nowhere. And then he's actually his serious self. And he explains his whole plan.
And besides, he had programming before he was a cyber.
And he's talking about how the cyber cores are basically fail-safe, except if there's something before it.
Cyber cores are more powerful than you could think.
And he says that the cyber cores are more powerful than you could think. And how did he make all these cyber cores? Well, he explains that one human brain equals one cyber core. And during the Adrenaline Saga, Adrenaline corporations bought out these third world prisons and just slaughtered
Third world
everyone.
countries, the entire country,
Yes.
and just murdered them.
He just murdered them to make cyber cores. Or third world country prisons.
Believe it or not, you also created me. Say that!
Because he's racist.
And they're talking about hope, and Renaro doesn't care.
Word that should have never even been in what? I always
And then he says that he always comes back.
save the
Always.
You don't understand. That's right. One person equals one.
Justin, I just realized you're streaming in 768p.
That's awkward.
They put inside someone, and they
Yeah, really.
These no longer be considered a low-level mortal.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Not just in power.
He also says how he plans to turn everyone into cyber cores. But he says he wants it more perfected than it is with Amar. So he's still working on it, but he then realizes that he's kind of giving away valuable information, kills Steven, and then takes away Donny's memories
Seems legit.
of what he just